Today, we are going to discuss another important topic that matters a lot for families and working class couples: balancing work, career, and family life. Balancing work, career, and family life can be challenging, especially when many activities requires your attention with limited time. As a working class mother, I used to struggle with the challenge of balancing work, career growth, and family. It often felt like I was being pulled in different directions, trying to meet deadlines, build a future for my family, and still be present for the people who matters most. There were times when I felt guilty for missing out on my children's school event, juggling everything without losing myself in the process. I could remember one evening when one of my boys excitedly shared a moment from their day, only for me to respond absent mindedly while still glued to my laptop. That realization hit me hard. I aspired to succeed in my career, but not at the expense of being emotionally absent in my family's life. That was my turning point. I began to rethink how I approach balance, not as a perfect split of time, but as a conscious effort to make each moment count, both for family, work, and other social life. To help me in this, I adopted better time management strategies, set clear boundaries, and learn to prioritize what truly matters most. Over time, I discovered that balance is not about choosing one over the other. It's about integrating both in a way that support the life I want to build. With planning and mindset shift, I turned my challenges into lessons that I now share with others. Achieving harmony between career success and family fulfillment is possible, and I want to help my audience embrace practical ways to make it a reality. Number one is understanding the importance of balance. Finding a healthy balance or harmony between work and personal life is important for mental well being, relationships, and career success. Without balance, stress levels rise, relationships suffer, and work performance declines. But recognizing this need is the first step toward building a sustainable lifestyle. Setting priorities is key. You have to identify core values, determine what truly matters, both for family, career growth, and personal well being, and set priorities accordingly. Define success for yourself. See, balance looks different for everyone. For example, what works for me is not what works for you. What works for Mr. A is not what works for Mr. B. So outline what an ideal work family dynamic means for you. So you have to define success for yourself. Learn to say no. This is where many people get it all wrong, including myself. I do find it difficult then to say no to so many activities. My husband had to come to my rescue. He had to make me to understand that saying no is not a sign of weakness or selfishness. Rather, it helps you to be focused. So saying no is important so that you're able to focus on commitment that align with your priorities. And don't be afraid to decline things that add unnecessary stress to you. It helps you to be able to take on what you will be able to handle. So it's important to learn to say no to certain things so that you will be focused and concentrate on those activities that align with you, your things you have outlined to do. Effective time management is important. Plan ahead of your time. Utilize your planners. These days, there are so many digital tools to organize your tasks and schedules. Use planners, organize your schedules, and make sure you keep to them. Then allocate dedicated time slot for work, family, and self care so that you will be able to have clarity on the things that you need to do and be able to achieve them and have sanity. Avoid overcommitment. What do happen in with working couples and working mothers or working parents is that they take on much more than what they can handle. Overcommitment is not good. Avoid them. Keep realistic expectations to prevent tiredness and to help you to be clear on the things that you need to do. Communicate and set boundaries. Set clear boundaries. Define work hours and personal time to avoid overlap. When you set clear boundaries, you'll be able to know where work time stop and where family time begins and what time you have for your career growth. Set clear boundaries. Have open communication. Keep family members and employers informed about your availability and limitations. Be specific. Communicate openly and be honest. What are the things you can take at what time? And what is it that you will not be able to take? At what time will you be able to will be available to do certain tasks? Communicate is very important. Have limits for work related calls and emails during family time. Try not to take your work and then affect your family time. Draw boundaries, have limits. And when you do this, you'll be clear on what is it that I have to do for my work and the thing I have to do for family and the time for my career growth. So set your limit on work, know where the work gets to stop, and know when it's purely time for family. And make sure you utilize your time effectively. Maintain mental and physical well being. Self care is important. Learn to prioritize your physical health and exercise regularly and plan for your organization. You see, what happens is people tend to just work without taking care of their mental health and even their physical health. And you know that when you don't take care of your health, when you don't take care of yourself, you'll be tired. And then the work will suffer, you will not deliver in your at your work, you will not deliver at your family, and there will be no time, no strength, no energy for your career growth. So it's important to have a very physical health maintenance. Put them into your plan and plan accordingly. Stress management. Practice mindfulness. Try to engage in some hobbies that help you to relax. And when you do this, it helps to rejuvenate, you know, and you'll be able to have some time with your family members. Avoid taking on too much stress to yourself. Have quality time. Have the aim of having quality over quantity. Spend meaningful time, present time with loved ones rather than just being around physically. Try to be present. You know what happened is that some people will be there, but they are not there. They are just there physically, but they have just gone. Plan yourself accordingly. Have meaningful time with family. Then, as a working parent or working couple, working mothers, have flexible work arrangement. For some company that have this remote working opportunities, if you have it in your company, go for it. It's important. Consider remote work or flexible work hours when possible. Some companies do have flexible working hours. So as a working class parent, it's important to enjoy it, go for that. It will help you to plan your home activities and your work effectively. Then delegate responsibilities. See, there is no superhumans. Don't think that I can do it all. Some women will take it to say they can go to market, they can go to do shopping all alone, they go to work, they come back, they take care of the children, they take them to school. No, delegate responsibilities. Try to practice 80-20% rule. 80% rule is a system where you find out that someone else can do this job perfectly well with good timing more than you can deliver on that. There's nothing wrong to delegate it. Outsource certain things. Check out, try to have good understanding of your home. Know what is it that you can handle and the things that you can delegate. Delegate them. Share household duties and childcare responsibilities with your family members, and also create an a hospitable environment that will help every family members to drive on. It's very important because when you don't delegate, when you don't carry your family members around, especially with your partner, either your husband or your wife, then you see that you tend to struggle. So try to delegate responsibilities. Outsource some. Don't try to think that I can handle everything. When you try to handle everything, you break out on the way. And then the family will suffer, the work will suffer, the career will suffer. So try to delegate responsibilities. Then have family rituals. When I say family ritual, I mean create routines. Some family routines that help to build bonds. Family dinners can be games nights, it can be weekend outings to strengthen your relationship. Because when it's only work, 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 career, 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 then things will begin to suffer. So put it in your plan for family bonding. Time for game, time for family game, time for family outing. This helps to build relationship in your family. Then another point to look into here is navigating career growth while prioritizing family long-term planning. One of the things is to set professional goals that align with your personal life goals. Invest in skill development while ensuring it does not overshadow family commitment. Try to see that the plans you're having for your career growth, even for your work, do not affect the family long term plan as well. So you have to see to it that there is harmony within your family life, within your career, and your work. So your presence has to be felt in your home. Understand what works for you in your family. Communicate very well to your family members, as I've said before, and try to train people in your home so that you be able to achieve your goal. Balancing work, career, and family life is not about being perfect. It's a continuous process of adapting, prioritizing, and making mindful decisions that nurture both personal and professional goals. See, challenges will arise and circumstances will change, but what matters most is staying intentional about where you invest your time and energy. Try to invest your time and energy wisely. Based on your family structure and stage, can be consider your family if is it still at the beginning stage, the children are still small, or are they now at the age of 5 to 10 years, or are you now do you have things. Try to understand your family structure, then accordingly set the plans that work for you. Accordingly, have a working plan. Stay focused on the important things. Take your eyes off on certain things to avoid distractions, and then communicate your actions, your decisions, and your support system. All these are required to make it work for you. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Family Life with Hope.